let's go on to our next prospect. His name is Tyler Gentry. He got drafted in 2020 out of Alabama in the third round, pick 76 overall. The stat lines are all there. He's 6'2". He's 210. He's got everything, that you really want to build upon in a prospect. Ross, will you go ahead and dive into the numbers just a little bit? And I'll come back in on this one because I'm a little bit surprised of what's going on with this one.
Yeah, Tyler Gentry from the University of Alabama. This is a good one to speculate on. Was he drafted too low?
Yeah.
Did other teams whiff on this guy? So in 2019, going back to his first year with Alabama anyway, he hit 310 with a 378 OBP and a 552 slugging percentage, 13 home runs on that season. Wasn't mind-blowing, but it was a pretty good season, pretty good debut as a collegiate athlete. He was 20 years old at that time. As a 21-year-old at Alabama, this is 2020, the shortened season. We didn't get to see his full capabilities, but the beginning was very promising. He was hitting 429 with a 554 OBP and a 750 slugging percentage. This might have been his breakout right here. This is what could have propelled him up draft boards.
Yeah.
The season was cut short, and I think people were just like, he might have just been on a hot streak. He had a 1304 OPS that season. So he ended up going third round. His debut season in 2021, they put him all the way to high A, which is pretty aggressive for a guy first making his debut into professional baseball. He struggled a little bit, not bad, but 259 batting average, 395 OBP, and a 449 slugging percentage. And then, of course, this year was him really showcasing what he can do. Again, he repeated a little bit at high A and moved up to double A. Between both levels, he was hitting the ball really well. Aggregate on the season, 326 batting average, 422 OBP, and a 542 slugging percentage. His power output increased through the season, which sets him up really nicely for next season, where he should get some time at triple A, and he'll probably start at double A, maybe triple A if they want to get aggressive with him. Should get a cup of coffee if all things go right for him. So if he's still hitting the ball well, I mean, we should see him up in the major leagues next season.
Yep. So this is what I wanted to come back to. First off, he's a Royal. I think the wave of youth is gonna plow through the Kansas City Royals starting. Well, it already started last year with Witt and Pasquantino, but then you have players like Gentry, and there's going to be 5 or 6 other players that we talk about through second base, third base, and just a couple other positions that we're going to start talking about the Royals and this push of youth. And Tyler Gentry should be at the top of this list. 2020 sucked for this guy. And there's going to be a handful of other guys that we talk about that 2020 sucked for him, because you're right. He got drafted in the third round. He probably should have been a first round pick. So he is a little bit old, not his fault. As you stated, double A in 23 and triple A in 23. He might even skip triple A and go straight to the pros in 2023. That's what I believe. His stats are there. He has a great strikeout percentage, a great walk percentage. The power's there. He does have, he had 10 stolen bases in 2022. I don't think that's there. I don't think he's going to have much of speed, but I think the power's there. And I really like Tyler Gentry. And I think he's going to be a sleeper in everybody's league. So if you could go get Tyler Gentry at a really, really decent price, yeah, absolutely.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and of course visit our website, scoutthestatline.com for more.